Hey y'all, I thought I would come on today and do a little bit of background. If you've not been here before, watch my last 2 or 3 videos where I prepped this composition notebook to use as a glue book. Then I do a cover inside and out, and then I gave you in that video a bunch of freebies to get you started with glue booking. Now I've already is in my first video. Well, the video before that you can see a flip through of this glue book I made and covered with jean material and iron-on patch. So go watch that if you're new here and are interested. But when I did my prep video, I went ahead and added some pages and scattered them in. A lot of them were old calendar pages, pictures like these two. But I did add a few scrapbook pages in here as well. If I can find one. There's another calendar page, and there's another. So evidently I used mostly calendar pages. Those, I love those because I have saved them over the years. Okay, here is, this is a piece of scrapbook paper. And some of these might be a challenge later to use as a glue book, but they're only a background to cover, you know, to get you started. And you can completely cover them if you want to. I'm trying to find another one with scrapbook paper. I know there is a couple more in here. Okay, there's one in orange. There's also kind of a pink one. So I have a few more I thought we would add today. They're not all scrapbook paper and they're not all calendar images. Some of them are magazine images. Like these right here. These are calendar pages, but I want to try to include them with you and just chat about how I might wind up doing this. Now, as I said before, I'm not real good. I try to cut it ahead of time because I'm not really good at trimming off the edges. Sometimes I'll cut into my page, and I really don't like to do that, but sometimes I do. So you say, I really wanted to keep this Chase the Aurora, and I cut off the A, but that's okay. I'll probably wind up covering this. But, and I might even wind up covering this as well because I might, whatever, I usually like to try to do a bit of a theme if it's nothing but color or composition. So we'll see, we'll just see how it goes in the future when I glue this page, when I work on this page. Okay, now, hopefully I've got that done. Now I've been trying to line it up here, and sometimes it's a little short. So let's see, I might have got it correct this time, but we'll see. See, it doesn't matter how much I measure. I always wind up getting a little bit off, but that's okay. We're not, or I'm not perfection here. I'm trying to find my bigger spatula. Nothing's going to be perfect if I do it, but I have to embrace that and accept that because I will just frustrate myself. And so what I've been trying to do, since I didn't do it the first one I did like this, there's another color. And you can see my glue is still a little wet in places. I have washi tape in the middle here, so I've been trying to go to each on either side of it to add pages. Now I'm going to add this one. This one is so pretty. I don't know if I'll do anything to it or not. I just like it, so It might just be in there as a page of its own. We'll see how creative I can get it. If I can't think of nothing, I'll just leave it because I love it. So I'm going to, I like to turn it around and try to get it positioned. It seems like I do the best when I do it here, so I can line it up pretty good. Oop, I got it a little wrinkled. But wrinkles happen too, y'all, so. But I'm gonna try to pull it loose before I get it completely down. If I can't, we'll just embrace it as texture. I think I did pretty good though. Let's go ahead and smooth it out. That'll help it a little more. Isn't that pretty? All those flowers and a little more like, I think they're gems. And her makeup and everything is just so pretty. And I think it makes your glue book interesting to have backgrounds from different sources. So let's go back. I want to go back on this side somewhere. And I will eventually get to the left side. I don't know. I'm just more interested in doing the right sides right now. Maybe I should do that on my tape, on my cardboard here. I just usually grab whatever I can to glue with, you know, to put my glue on my background. This was handy this last few days, so this is what I grabbed. Now this one, it's got words, the background of the world, maybe covering those up, or I might just leave them. Depends on what I choose to put on the page. But I chose this mainly because I love the colors. These people may or may not get covered up. And where that there is some white showing around the pages, I'm probably may or may not add ink around them. Just trying to smooth everything out here. Okay, now I think I want to go back on the other side of the washi tape. And let's do one right in the back right here. Now I really like this page too. I love the colors. And I guess we could do it up this way. But that's the fun of these. If you go ahead and put your backgrounds in, the fun is to see what gets covered up and what doesn't, what you can add later. Now, I have a lot of scraps too, so I might be doing some, you know, some patchwork pages. And so at some point in this glue book, we'll see how that goes. Because I still do have a lot of calendar pages that I'd like to use up. I mean, I have them from years ago. And then a lady I used to work for gave me some too. I've used them. I've made greeting cards with them. I've used them to cover journals. I've used them to, oh, what else? I had something I was going to say, but I lost it. Anyway, I've used them a lot, and I have a lot more to use. Okay. Now I'm going to flip back on the other side of the washi tape where it's in the middle. Let's find it. kind of a good guide. Well, I'll probably have to turn my book up like this to find it. Now, this is just what I choose to use for my glue book. You can use anything you want. Those notebooks from Michaels where the spine is open, those would be fun to use. I just haven't wanted to spend the money for one right now. So I'm a little bit cheap. These are only 50 cents, so, you know. I'll buy me one of these days. They're bigger than a composition notebook, so they might be harder to fill. I really have no idea. Yep, I'm getting low on glue stick, y'all. Another place that is a good place to get magazines, you will have to pay for them, but you will pay a fraction of the price. I bought some magazines on eBay. I don't remember how many I got. I think I got about 6 or 8 for about $30. And that was Vogue's and Elle and different ones like that. So it beats having a subscription to all of those. And so that's what I did, because I haven't been out to a thrift store or anywhere like that in such a long time. And usually when I go, I can't find anything. So now I'm gonna have to cut this. Hopefully I must have cut this one really off. I think I need a new cutter, y'all. Sometimes it does do things crooked. Okay, I only cut into it a little bit, so I guess we are good. As you can see, this was a Thomas Kinkade calendar. Okay, we're going to go back on this side. And we may have to start putting some on the left side pretty soon. Let's see. I'm trying to spread it out, though, a little bit. Trying to choose a good spot. Let's just do this spot and have it over with. As I have one more to glue in. And we'll put it on the other side of the... Whoop, I ripped it, but that's okay. Getting carried away here, y'all. And if you're if you're wondering what glue stick I'm using, I use Avery glue sticks, and I get them on Amazon, and I'll try to include an affiliate link so you can get some if you want. To me, they're more economical and work better than some of the others I've tried. Now, I haven't, granted, tried a lot of them. But when I tried these, I was satisfied, so I haven't tried anything else yet. I may do so in the future, but this is what I'm using right now. It says Avery there, and it's washable, acid-free, and it's a glue stick with disappearing color. Okay, I don't put the lid on it yet. I'm going to find one more page. Let's see, is that on the, that is, let's go ahead and put it right here. And my cardboard is getting really sticky. I need to save a catalog like some people do, and so I can flip my pages when they get goopy. I haven't been that organized, but I will try to get more organized, y'all. So if you've watched my other videos, you know I'm leaving for a few weeks and to go to Southern California where my daughter is. Oh, I ripped that part. That's okay. We'll work with it somehow. So I'm trying to do a few of these ahead. Trying to. I'm not usually that organized, so we'll see how far I get, because I still got a lot of things to do to prepare. Yeah, I really got off track there. So, too busy talking. But that's a pretty page. I think we can figure out something fun to do with that. So I will cut that off camera. We'll take a look at what's been done inside. Here's the front cover and the inside. Got that page. That one. This one. Like I said, I might be doing some patchwork pages, or a masterboard, if you will. So some of these are scrapbook paper, usually thin, but sometimes I use thicker paper if I really like it and want to use it. So there's a magazine page. There's a magazine page that will have to have a little repair work and a little trimming. Another magazine page that may be left just like that because I love it. Another calendar page. Okay, that one's sticking. Need to leave these open. Put some things like my glue stick in between and let it dry. That will help. So there's a couple of calendar that I cut up. Scrapbook page. And I think we're just about at the end. Another one trying to stick. That's a scrapbook page, but it's a map scrapbook page. And this is from a quilting magazine, I believe, and I just love the colors. So that's all we have so far. I'm going to start putting some things in between the pages so they will dry better and not stick so much. But anyway, if you enjoyed watching, I appreciate it and hope you will come back. I hope you will subscribe, like, comment, and hit that notification bell. I'll be doing probably some more glue booking. I like to do art journaling too, among other things, but I'm kind of into glue booking right now. So please join me. Please be part of my tube crew. I can't talk. All right, bye now. See y'all soon.